what should we do now? Are we worried about fire? I guess we are. So I think the fire we can place closer to the industry. Like if I put it there, actually if I put it, I need to put it here to ensure there's still coverage for the residential areas, don't I? Well, that means I'm going to put the fire there because I want to make sure, you know, we reach the very end with our fire coverage, whereas if we move this over here, then it's grey at the distance there. Maybe they should do more than highlight the roads. Maybe they should highlight the buildings too, because it's not entirely clear that it reaches. But it does reach, alright, good. And then police station. Again, we want to put it so that it's it actually reaches the corner there. And it does. Does that block the road? No. Alright, let's put that there. Again, good coverage for everything. Surprisingly, everything is working out quite well. Am I out of power? I'm out of power again. And I can't afford this. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Loan time. Pause the game. Take out a loan. Loans. There's actual banks. You can loan $20,000. Interest rate, weekly cost. Okay, that takes a lot longer to pay back. I don't want to take that long to pay back. I want to pay back quickly, and I can afford to pay back quickly. I'm going to take this loan, and I'm going to build. How much power? See, there's no graphs. Oh, here we go. Well, I guess that's the graph. So we need consumption is 23, production is 21. That's the problem, really, isn't it? So let me just drop this. Drop this. There. 7 megawatts. Seven megawatts. Is this? This is still 7 megawatts. Let me just put that over here. Over here, like that. That's 6 megawatts. That is also 6 megawatts. Might be out of space for wind turbines pretty soon. Alright, I'm gonna put that there. There. Let's build 3, right? 3 times 7 is 21. So we just doubled our electricity production. Hopefully that's a good idea. More green energy for the city, yes indeed. I can set policies too. So I can lower power usage, but I have to pay upkeep for it. Let me just not do that. Significantly reduce risk of fire, but upkeep. Well, let me just keep that in mind. Come back to it later on. So the demand for residential area is down again. Can we change the name of the city? Okay, we're gonna rename this to Simonopolis, because naming cities after yourself is not crazy. I mean, it's a little bit megalomaniacal, but at the same time, it would be really embarrassing if the city fails, right? So we're gonna name this thing after ourselves. Oh, it doesn't reach. Hold on. You need a pipe. Let me give you a little bit of pipe. There you go. Enjoy your water, bro. Enjoy that water. Still lacking workers there. Let me just check out these factories. Look at these factories. These are pretty good. Like they look really good. Look at this. I like how this looks. Look at this. Don't tell me you don't like how this looks. I mean, look at this. They're a bit tall though. I mean, factories are... In the real world, factories are typically low and sprawling, unless you're really short on space. Over here, it seems like these factories are just kind of tall. I guess it makes the city a bit more pleasant. So I'm just trying to, I'm thinking about how the game is different from the real world in ways that make the game more pleasant to play. I'm just looking at this now. I don't need these stubs, do I? I'm gonna leave them there because we can expand the city, right? Where is the expand city thing? Unique buildings. Can't afford any of them. I think there was an expand transport. No. Districts. No, I don't want districts. Zoning. How does that work? Paint district. Erase district. Forest industry. Farming industry. Does this say where you can do it? Does it say where the resources are? Generic industry. Okay, well that's not buying land. Can I pay it back? No, I can't. Let me just stop spending money for a while. Because I don't think we can really afford to keep spending. Is it this? Milestones. Look, it says new areas. Is it this? Oh, this is this. Okay, so you can make your city bigger. You can enlarge. You can buy a city enlargement. If you feel like your city is not large enough, you're not satisfied with the performance of your city, you can enlarge it by paying money. Do we need to pay money or do we just get it? I think we just get it. Well, there's forestry there. No, give me help here. Build roads and zones next to them. That's not the right help, bro. I need to. Yeah. So, do I just grab it? Do I not need to do anything else? Anyway, we'll leave that for now. But let's keep in mind that we can buy ourselves a city enlargement if we feel that our city is inadequate. I need to turn down the volume of this music. I mean, it's really epic music, but it's maybe a little bit too epic. Alright, continue. Nope, still too epic. Still too epic. I like it, but it's way too epic. Alright, good. What is that? Are you on fire? You are on fire. Oh, you're on. Look at that fire! Wow, this is on fire. And there's the fire truck. Look at that. And there's actually a little fireman walking into the house. And there's a guy with a hose pouring water onto that building. Wow, these graphics are really good. Like, you just zoom right in. There's no penalty on the frame rates at all. There's no hesitation or of any sort. It just goes straight in. And then the firemen leave. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by the technology of the game engine. It's just really efficient. Like, it's just really look at this. Zoom out. Zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom in. The game doesn't even hesitate. Like, it doesn't stutter. It doesn't say, wait a minute. Let me do this. No, there's nothing. It just goes straight to work, and it just works. I'm so impressed by the technology of this game engine. I hope it carries through as the city gets bigger. But for now, it's very impressive. You can zoom right in and you can zoom right out, and everything looks fine. There's still not enough workers. There's still extra demand for residential or a tiny town. Now we can have decorations, level 2 unique buildings, a high school, pet ban. Tired of watching your steps to avoid animal droppings. Banning pets is a sure way to get rid of problem. Slightly reduce garbage accumulation, slightly decrease happiness. Why would you ban pets? That's so draconian. Um, Smoking ban, slightly increase health, slightly decrease happiness. I don't think that's true. Why would smoking make you? Smoking doesn't make people happy, does it? I'm pretty sure it just makes people cough and get lung cancer. Anyway, parks and recreation. This might be important. Moderately increase land value around parks and plazas. Increase decoration budget by 20%. And a high school. I guess we want to build the high school. There's more unique buildings, I guess. We're not gonna get those anytime soon. So let's build a high school, I think. And we do need more residential areas because, well, maybe a little bit more. So this much residential area, or at least low density residential area, that's not full yet. That commercial area is not full yet. And that industrial area I think is also not full yet. So I think we can go for a bit more residential. Before we do that, how much does it cost to build a high school? I can afford it. Can I afford to pay back the loan? Where's my loans? Pay now. Alright, I pay back the loan. Now I can't afford the high school, I don't think. What's my power? Power is looking good. Alright, we have an excess of 10 megawatts. So, I can't afford this, but if I... Oh, come on, I want to plan this out. I know I can't afford it. But I want to like plan it out before I put it down. Never mind. How much is it? It's 24. Let me just kind of wait for a little bit and continue to marvel at the graphics. And then when we get enough money, we put a high school, and also expand a little bit. Is there a person? Did a person just go into the garbage dump with a dog? So the garbage dump looks like that, which is probably not accurate in terms of how big they should be. It's not really that realistic. But like, first of all, the industrial area should be massive and sprawling if it was a real city. The garbage dump probably should also be quite massive and sprawling. So they make the nasty stuff smaller in the game than they would be in real life. The medical center is on fire. That's a really big fire, and that's a lot of fire trucks. Really? My fire station has 6 fire engines. Fascinating. I mean, that's just easy mode, isn't it? That just makes things really easy. Like, for a town this big, there's 6 fire engines? How can it's a really small town and it has 6 fire engines? Interesting. I mean, they're scaling everything to make it easier for you. I mean, if you think of a real town of like 100 or like 1,500 people, a real town of 1,500 people, you won't have 6 fire engines. That's crazy. That's insane. So they're at the same time, I guess fires happen more often, and time passes more quickly in the game. Yeah, so the scale is, if you try to compare it with real life, the scale is a bit odd. But if you just think of it in terms of what makes sense for a game, it does make sense for a game, right? Can I check pollution? What is districts? Leisure. There's no leisure. That's kind of sad. Natural resources. Here we go. Farming is there. I just built my. See, this is what we couldn't see this at the start of the game. So I just built the residential area on top of the ore. Not that I want to do any mining anyway, I don't think. Let's see, land value. Oh, that's good. That's pretty high there. Outside connections? Import products. I guess it doesn't really matter because we can just import ore, apparently. Crime and traffic and what? Pollution. Here we go. Pollution looks like that. Average ground pollution. Drinking water pollution. That's not air pollution though, is it? It's just ground pollution. Wind. Resources levels. Noise pollution. That's fine. Ground pollution, noise pollution. Okay, well, let's ignore that for the moment. I want to put residential areas here, but it is getting close to the pollution of the factories. That's my concern. Maybe I'll put a park here. Let's see, how much is that? So leisure, small park is massive. Small playground is slightly smaller. Plaza with trees. Alright, these are smaller. Let's see, upkeep doesn't really say what it actually does, though. I mean, it just gives you a cost. It doesn't really say how much it benefits people. Oh, it's got an area to it. My bad. So it doesn't actually. Ooh, okay. It does have a limited range on it. What is this? Botanical garden has a bigger range on it. It costs more money too. Alright, so if I put a botanical garden like there, it will actually cover the entire city? Or entire residential area, yes? Alright, good. So I guess I'll do this. Unless there's other things. What is this stuff? Wow, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of parks, guys. There's a lot of decorative stuff. The botanical gardens is fairly expensive, but it's also fairly large. And the range of it is pretty good. Like that. What are those symbols? What is this? I don't know what that says. But we do not have enough workers. Okay, well, let's do this, and if we need to, we can always just borrow more money. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's join that up for connections. And then, what should I build first? I can't afford the school if I build this. There is an abandoned building spoiling the land area. Well, let me just drop the botanical garden right there. Do I need to demolish the abandoned buildings myself or not? Let me just go back to loans and borrow some money. Loans, 20,000, 60,000. I'm gonna take the 60,000 one. And then I'm gonna put down a high school so that people can get highly educated. Actually, the range on the high school is massive. Maybe I should put it further along because I can. Maybe I should put it like there, there's fine. Let me put this high school here, just in case I want to expand over this way, right?